Welcome everybody to another episode of the Max Capacity Show. I am one of your hosts, Harv. This and with me is Dean.
What's up?
Sounds good. The guy does like the Vulcan thing.
Yeah, man.
Vulcan.
Spock.
I
Spock's
can't. I
the
can't
one.
do it with my hands.
Dude, you should come up for the Northern FanCon thing.
When is that?
I think it was 30 days away the other day, so like in a month. You should come up. It was fun, man. You should go with me. I've no one to go with. Ben didn't want to go last year. I ended up
Was
meeting
that
up.
like the 15th of May?
Yeah, it's like the middle of May. It's a long. I think it's a long weekend. It's the weekend the fair comes up here.
I don't know. Because I'm going to San Francisco at the end of May.
Oh yeah, this is the middle of May, I think. Oh darn. You should come here too. It's fun, man. It was really cool actually.
Guy just wants me to fucking go. I just bought a fucking townhouse, bro.
You just what?
I bought a townhouse.
You bought a townhouse?
Yeah.
I didn't know. They never tell me anything, man.
I bought it a couple of weeks ago.
You bought a townhouse a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and you've only talked to me X amount of times since a couple weeks. But this is the first I'm hearing of it now.
I didn't think it was that big a deal, but apparently it is.
Well, it's not like, oh my god. It is, oh my god. It's like your first place. What are you talking about? It is, oh my god. That's exciting, man.
It's my first house.
Oh, where'd you buy it?
Surrey.
Nice.
I bought it. It was up for 349.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And it's 3 bedroom, 1,700 square feet.
That's sweet. Is Derek moving in with you?
No, I'm not moving into it. I'm renting it out.
You bought it and you're not even living in it.
No, I'm gonna rent it. The rent's gonna be like $2,400 for it a month.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're a businessman already. That's
Fucking
cool. I didn't know
adulthood,
that.
bro.
Oh, I
Adulthood.
thought you were living in it. That
No,
changed.
fuck. I can't go from Surrey to fucking work, man. That's gonna be like an hour and a half of commute.
Oh, dude, that's cool though. I didn't know you did that. Were you like looking for it or it just popped up?
No, my sister just like buy this place. It's like okay.
Your sister's like, Harvey should buy this place, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Hey, you know what my my room number is?
69.
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That it was meant to be, man. That's cool. Oh, that's sweet, man. That's kind of neat. Yeah, man. Rent it, make some money. Now
Yeah,
you can
that's the plan because like I can get that money and then the mortgage for it is like $1,400 a month.
pocket a couple thousand bucks a month or whatever.
Yeah, and then my rent here is $800, so it's perfect.
That's sweet, man. That's cool. So now you can afford to take me to the kind of funny thing.
I've already taken one of my friends to it.
Oh, who are you taking?
She was on the show Isha. I'm taking her.
Does she listen to all them too?
No, she doesn't.
Oh.
She just wanted to go to San Francisco. I was like, well, I'm going if you want to go.
Is she gonna go with you to all of it?
Yeah, I bought her a
That's
ticket.
cool.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. you can
Oh,
come.
I don't want to be a third. Maybe next time you'll take me. I'll pay you in hugs.
Hey, I'm just buying the ticket.
I'll
I'm
pay you
not
in
buying
hugs.
flight up there.
I'll pay you in hugs.
All right, fine. I just like get away from me.
That's but hugs and steps are the currency in my house.
Steps?
We don't. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you
no
know, fitness
steps.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
There's the most
Oh.
stupid things, man. But
So
they love
stupid.
them. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I would give up after like 4 days. I'm like, nah. It's like trying to eat healthy. You eat good for a day. You're like, man, this tastes really crappy.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that before I go to San Francisco. Trying to get back into shape and stuff.
Just don't
For-
eat. Just dehydrate yourself for a week and then eat. You'll look good.
Right. For anybody that does not know what the Max Capacity Show is, it's
Like 10 minutes later.
it's a topic of the show where we bring topics to the table, we discuss them, we debate them. Sometimes we actually come to a verdict about them.
Sometimes we actually have topics.
Sometimes we do, yeah. We're trying to get better at that, and we post it Monday through Friday, topic by topic, day by day, all the way till Friday, and then Friday we post the entire thing on YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud.
All those fun places.
yeah, all those fun places.
And brand new this week, Maximum Capacity Show brought to you by Monster. Sugar-free Monster. Great for your health.
but really not.
No, they wouldn't sponsor us. I am drinking it though, FYI, and I work out occasionally. Just saying, sponsorship.
Just say-
I'll wear
next
Monster
week you
stuff.
get an email for stamps.com.
Stamps.com endorsed by Monster. Oh my god.
Yeah. All right, so I'll start off. Keeping in touch is my topic.
Keeping. In
I feel
touch.
like I'm trying like so how we're getting with all this technology and all this kind of crazy shit and all this stuff. Is it harder to keep in touch with people? Because I feel like we have like the Facebooks, the YouTubes, the Twitters, all that kind of thing.
Insta.
But keeping in touch with these, like all these people, keeping in touch with people is just harder. It seems.
I feel it's almost easier to keep in touch with people, but you have more of an option not to. You know what I mean?
I get maybe it's the fact that like you see all these people on Facebook and stuff. You're like, all right, I already know what's happening with them. Well, I don't need to call them.
Dude, I literally have like 20 friends on Facebook now. I got rid of everyone.
But even if you had like 100 people, like you just see these people with their lives and all that kind of thing, and then you're just like, do I need to call them? Do I need to talk to them? Because I already know what's happening with their life.
That's why I narrowed it down to so few. Like that, I don't care. Like it's not that I don't. Yeah, it is that I don't care. Like you're not my friend. We were acquaintances at best for most of them, right? And it's like I have enough stuff that if I'm gonna go on like social media, I don't care about your puppy. You know, I want to see something from someone that I like. That's why I like Twitter the best.
Yeah. Well, Twitter's not really like a catching up or keeping in touch with anybody really, because that's just you're following people that you would never talk to really.
That's true. I don't know, man. I guess maybe it is easier to keep in touch with people, but like for me, I just don't want to.
I feel like this also came back to me because next year or not next year in August is my 10-year reunion from DB Todd.
Are you gonna go to that?
It's just really fucked up. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting. But like, I was just going through everybody that's on there that I knew from high school and stuff. And it's like people have kids, they're married, or they're just where they are again still. It's just like keeping in touch with all these people would be really hard.
It would take up all your time.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, you might put the effort out, and they don't give a shit either. Like, they might not even respond back to you, right?
Yeah. And plus, just keeping in touch with my parents is tough, too, sometimes. Like, I only talk to them once a week.
Dude, I don't even have, like, a huge group of, like, good friends. I have, like, you know, like you, Colton, Ben, Luke, Dylan. I don't really see Dylan that much. Who else am I missing? Well, if I'm missing someone, I feel bad. Like, literally, those are the only people I really, like, on a weekly basis, like, keep in touch with or care to keep in touch with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, like, yeah, keeping it, like, with my parents and stuff like that, it's, like, once a week, if it's once a week. But, like, my friends that are Prince George, I guess we have a group chat. For us, it's not that big a deal. But, like people that I've met in the last couple of years and stuff like that, it's just... And plus, living in a big city, it's tough to keep in touch with people.
Yeah. Like, do you keep in touch with anyone you went to university with?
No. Actually, I have one of my buddies. Maybe him, but, like, only when I go back to Prince George.
Yeah. So, like, it's kind of weird in a way when you think about it. Like, it should be easier now than ever to stay in contact with people. But I think it almost has made us keep in contact with people less.
Yeah, like you have so many outlets to like keep in touch with people, but like it makes them maybe further away too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think like when I think about it, it's like yes, it's easier, but it's also easier for me to stay in touch with the people I care about. So like they get like for you, like you know your friends from Prince George you grew up with get like 95% of your attention when you come back to town, right? So think about that.
Yeah.
And when you're also gone, they probably get 95% of your social media because now you're away from them, but you have this outlet to reach them. So think about it. Now you only have, say, 5% of time for other people when you come up and another 5% of time for people on social media that you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's when I came down there last time, or up there last time, Prince George. The only people I saw were you and my friends like Dev and Jason, that kind of thing. Those are the only people I saw.
Yeah.
Because that's the only time I really have, right? I'd rather meet or see the people that I need to see first, and then everybody else is pretty much secondary after that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's like I said, like your 5% bubble that if you don't even touch, you're fine with or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Like that's kind of how I look at it. Like I think if you want it to, it's easier to keep in touch with people other than your main group of people. But I think if you don't want it, you don't want to, then it's the same as if you didn't have the social media, right? Like honestly, man, I can't recall a conversation I've had on like Facebook with people from high school, other than like people that I still see now once in a while. Like once high school ended, the people that you were like friendly with at school because it made school easier. Like I don't think I've ever had a conversation with those people other than maybe seeing them at the mall or at the gym saying hi, literally hi, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of people from high school that like I still talk to, but like it's not like actual conversations with them.
It's more of just
And
like
it's sometimes it's weird just talking to them. You're just like having a conversation, and you just kind of feel awkward a little bit.
because it's forced almost, right?
Yeah, it feels forced.
You almost feel obligated, like, oh, they're online, I should say hi because I haven't said hi to them in like 5 months.
It's not even that. Like even if you don't see them online, if you see them in real life too, you kind of feel like, hey, how's it going? Good. So how's everything going?
Good. I know, dude.
That's cool.
For a while, I kept running into people, and a couple of them were like, "Oh man, you should come over for a beer or whatever." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And I walk away, and I'm like with Carrie, and I'm like,
you're never gonna come.
No. The thing was, like, I thought they actually wanted to, but Carrie's like, "Dude, they're just being nice." I'm like, "No, they actually." Want... And then she's like, "Just wait, you'll never hear from them." And then you never hear from them.
Say, yo, you want to go for that beer?
Like if they messaged me, like I probably would, but they're probably thinking the same thing as me. Like I'm not gonna go to my way. It's kind of like the nice thing you say because you see them.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's so funny how we all do it. We all know, and everyone does it anyway. It's just like, do you ever go places where you see people, and you weren't like super friends with them, but you know them, but you don't even like say hi. Like you guys just kind of see each other and lock eyes, and that's it. That happens to me at the gym since I started going to the gym, man. I see all these people, and it's like, they know who I am. I know who they are. I don't want to have a conversation with. I'll say hi, or we'll just look at each other for a second and acknowledge that we're there, and that's it. And that's what it's become.
That's your version of hi.
It is, because it's like, they don't really give a shit what's going on in my life. I don't really give a shit what's going on in their life. And we're just keeping it, like, easy. We don't have to do this. Like you said, hey, how's things? It's just like, hey, I see you there, what's up? And that's it. And just all by eyes. That's my favorite. I like that.
That's funny. Or they're just trying to figure out who the fuck you are, like why you're staring at them.
That's true. You know who's the best at like meeting people and stuff? Colton. I've gone places with him where he's like, oh, I think I know that guy. And he walks up, he's like, hey, I'm Colton. I think I know you from somewhere. What's your name? And the guy'd be like, oh, I'm Joe. Or he's like, actually, I don't know you. And Colton's like, oh, cool, man. I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not like that kind of thing either. Like I am too shy of a person to do that thing, or self-conscious of a person to do that thing.
I just kind of think, like, if I can't remember their name, they're clearly not important enough in my life, so I'm not going to go waste my time figuring it out. Like, I kind of feel like I'm kind of starting to think I'm a negative person. Like, Carrie keeps saying I'm negative. I don't think I'm negative, though. I think I'm just kind of like a realist. It's like, why am I going to go spend my time talking to that person when it's not going to matter ever again, you know? Like, did your parents ever tell you growing up? Like, my dad always said this for some reason. Like, he worked in, like, the paper, like newspaper and stuff, so that was a lot about contacts. But he always said, like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And it's like, I agree with that to a degree. In 20 years, if I go to the car lot and this guy I went to school with, I recognize him, he's not going to give me a deal because I went to school with him 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, do you want a deal out of it, or you just want to talk to him?
No, like, I think maybe, like, my dad and some people, I think, like, maybe our parents' age, like, it's a little bit different. But I think they actually think, like, oh, hey, that's John Smith, and we went to school together. Maybe he'll give me a deal. And they actually go and say, oh, hey, John, how's it going? How's life been? Oh, you going to give me a deal? Like, I would never say that to someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think, like...
See, that's also the thing. Like, I think my parents tell me, or my sister tells me, is like, I'm not that kind of a person where I would go up to a person for, like, a deal.
No,
I would just be like, hey, how's it going? That's it.
Mm-hmm. Unless it was a close friend. Like, if I went up to you at Best Buy, I'm like, hard, man, hook me up, give me a deal. And if you were like, different. I can't, then I'd be like, okay, cool, I'd drop it.
Yeah, that's different, though, right? That's completely different.
Yeah,
if
like,
you haven't talked to me for, like, 10 years...
Exactly, I would never do that. If I came up and you were in line, I'd be like, oh, hey, man, how's things? And leave. And, like, leave, right? Yeah, and that's only because I have to then. You're right there. I can't ignore the fact that I've seen you, like... I don't know.
We locked eyes. That's it.
Dude, have you ever done the thing where, like, you go up to the till and you pretend you're on the phone?
No, I've never done that.
I've done that, like, at least a handful of times. Not even to people I know. It's just, like, a talkie cashier, and you're, like, 7 people behind. and you're just like, man, this chick ain't gonna shut up. So you like pretend you're like 2 people away, and you pick up your phone and you're like, hello, and you get up there and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just on the phone, and you give the stuff and you pay, and then you walk out the door and you put your phone back in your pocket.
Wow.
I've done that a solid 5 times, if not more.
You really don't want to talk to people.
Dude, I just no. Just, don't you ever get in the mood where you're just like, man, I'm like anti-social mood right now. And that's always the time I run into people. It's like, man, it's like you literally saw me for the first time on the moment I don't want to like be around humans.
I don't know. I'm usually never antisocial. I guess not antisocial in that kind of way. I talk to people. But I'm not like I don't have like a big social life anyways. Like a huge social life.
Yeah.
Like I know people, but that's about it.
I know people though. These people will wreck you.
Yeah, I know people, motherfucker.
So what's the verdict that we think it is? I think it
I think it's harder. I think it's tougher. Like me personally, I think it's tougher.
I think it's easier, but it has made it also easier for me to just ignore people.
Ignore you. Yeah, ignore people.
So it's like I think what is it called, the catch-22? Where it's easier but it's harder kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think if you're like a real social bug, like you're, then it's perfect for people like that. But I don't know, man.
I don't like socializing very much, so like for me it's different.
If I had 20 people texting me every day, it'd be overload, man.
I know. I don't think I would be able to. I would just turn my phone off or like put it to the side and be like, all right,
like
I'm gonna ignore everybody for the next hour.
I text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I text 5 people today. I text Ben, I text my brother, I text my mom and my dad, and I text you and Colton. That was it. And I only text my mom because she texts me first. And I text you about the show, and Colton texts me about drinking. And then my brother asked if he could come up. So basically, I initiated like one conversation with you today. And it's like, and my phone starts going off for a few minutes, and it's like, oh my god, I'm being harassed. You ever get that feeling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get that just for notifications wise.
Oh, dude.
Like Facebook notifications and.
Does your Twitter go like insane? I get many followers.
When you tweet stuff.
I get so many followers that follow me and leave the next day. So I get the message that I got a follower, and I get an email, and then the next day they're not there. It's like, I wake up with like 20 emails a day from like Twitter and stupid shit.
Yeah.
Not one of them is important.
Yeah, none of them are important. No. I should just turn off fucking that shit.
Notifications?
Just the email thing where it sends you an email. I should just turn that shit off.
You know who followed me on Twitter yesterday? George LaRock.
Really?
Yeah, the real official account that's verified. And
He's
Zach
unfollow you.
And Zach Boychuk from the Carolina Hurricanes also. Yeah, what the hell?
He's gonna unfollow you probably tomorrow.
No, it's been 2 days, but Zach Boychuk's following 61,000 people, and George LaRock's following 44. So I probably just fell into the list I don't know why they do that. I don't get it.
Maybe I could barely follow. I could barely follow 180 people, let alone fucking 44,000.
I know. Sometimes I add these people that add me, right? Like I check their account first to make sure it's just not spam. And then like a day later, I'm like, man, I have no interest in you as a person. I just get rid of them. I don't know.